Hello, this is How To Bob, and I'm going to show you how to change the spark plugs in a 2008 Suzuki Reno. Now I have my spark plugs here, and you can see the gap is 44 thousandths. So I'm going to use my gauge here and make sure my gap is set on all four spark plugs to 44 thousandths. You can see the markings here. The one side goes to 50 thousandths, so I'm going to slide my spark plug right about up to here, and that'll be 44 thousandths. And then I'm going to repeat that on all four spark plugs. Now that I have all my spark plugs properly gapped, we can go under the hood where we want to take off the cover here. You'll see a 5mm hex wrench is what's needed to take this off. You'll see once you take that off, the spark plugs will be right underneath that. Very easy to access once the cover comes off. So use your 5mm hex wrench and just pull the cover right off. And then we have our spark plugs here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the wires up. There's a little handle on there that will allow them to be pulled straight up. And get those kind of tucked out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and pull all four of them off. And then I'm going to use a 5/8 spark plug wrench. And that goes all the way down in there. And I want to loosen that up until it gets loose. I can do the rest of it here once I get it loose by hand. There we go. And I just pull that out. And my plug's stuck down in there, so I'm going to use needle nose pliers. Some socket wrenches have a little rubber piece that holds it in place. And then I put my new one in. Now I want to get this started by hand so that I don't cross thread. That's very important, that I don't cross thread the spark plug into the engine block. And then once I get it done, I can go ahead and tighten that up. And the specs are calling for 7 to 11 foot-pounds of torque, or you can just tighten it 1/16 to a 1/4 inch turn past hand tight. Now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and put my spark plug wires back on, connect them in order, and make sure the wires are routed correctly so they'll snap right in here. And once I get that last one into place, I want to make sure they're all seated correctly, pushed down tightly, and it got a good connection. Then I can put my cover back on and tighten it up using my 5mm hex wrench. And that's all there is to changing the spark plugs on a 2008 Suzuki Reno. This is How To Bob. Thanks for watching.